Today we are heading over to Pick and Pull. We're gonna look for a Fender for my truck because I bashed mine up when we were out at Moon Rocks. And then we're gonna see if we can find a green-blue ECU for Matthew's truck. Because we're probably gonna run a trail ECU and then a road ECU. Have like a little bit of the traction control aids taken off, some of the torque management adjusted, things like that. Still like to find a floor shift for when we do a transfer case swap. There wasn't one last time we were there. Oh, see, now you're gonna record the whole thing.
Yeah.
I see. Are you the gatekeeper of emotional stability? Pick and Pull. Ooh! No floor shift. Might be the computer. Then you might need to pull vacuum on it. So apparently, with these LS GMT 800s, pre-2002, you had a red, blue coated computer. And then the newer ones, like Matthew, once it went to CAN bus, you have a green blue. Taking out the ECU. So the pins on the back here, that's a 7. Aaron, what color would you say that is?
Azul.
C.
Verde.
Verde.
Yes.
So we'll take this for Matthew's truck. Don't tell him it's a birthday present.
What's it gonna do?
So we're running into some issues. We have some theories, right? One, we just don't have the gearing to generate torque when we're kind of in really kind of steep situations. But the other is that the ECU actually has a good amount of like torque management, and so it's cutting throttle when we're in a situation where we need high torque to try to kind of protect the transmission. If we send this out to get a tune, we can take some of that out. However, in the great state of California, if you tune your ECU at all, your truck will not smog. You saw how quickly I put that out and back in.
Mm-hmm.
We just take one with us for off-road with the freaking kill tune on it, and then we put the other one back in.
Got it.
And we totally would never, ever, ever, ever just drive the one with the kill tune on it on the road and then swap the old OEM one with no tune on it just to smog it every 2 years. It's not something we would ever do. It's illegal. Not recommended that anyone else does it either. Especially because this is only 60 bucks and a tune's only 150 bucks. But we wouldn't do that. Searching for body panels. Wow, look at that lovely patina. We're gonna be here a little longer. See this? We want this. Problem is I'm gonna get cancer by being in here. Hold this. Going in. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, where's my shifter? Yes. Yes, interesting. Boys? I think this is what we're going with. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
Yummy.
Yummy. Yummy. Should we just stick to the computer? Okay, so new game plan. Like this one looks pretty good. It's probably one of the best we could hope for. But she's just got a couple of little dents. So might as well just wait it out. Just every time we come here, I'll look for a Fender. If I find the magic one, pull it on that day. It's not the end of the world. It's just something aesthetic. My wife won't get mad at me for spending more money. Live to fight another day. Especially because I gotta now research what an MP272 is and stealing the floor shifter off of that. So that's gonna be a little adventure in and of itself. So to the checkout. So I think what we'll do is we'll get their little 30-day money-back guarantee, and then when Matthew gets a chance, he can just swap that out for his normal ECU. If everything functions normally and as it should be good to go. He can send it off to get a little tune. I can send the extra one that we have off the turd for me to get a tune. And keep in mind, we're also not running like cams or anything like that else that you would want to tune for like more horsepower or anything like that. So we should be able to swap back and forth. It's just kind of like engine management, things like that we're trying to take care of.
Is yours 241?
We have a 246.
All right, what are we doing?
We're back at pick and pull. We're gonna pull the floor shifter. Wish us luck. We're thinking the simplest way to get a actual locking center diff, because ours are all-wheel drive right now, so they're basically big Subarus. The differential in the center is open, meaning that whatever axle has less traction, the transfer cases right now are defaulting to, which is not good for when you're actually off-road. And we want a low range to address what we were talking about before, just it not having enough beans to, watch that, right there, yep, to get up some of the steeper stuff. We want a high-low transfer case, which some of these should be able to bolt right in, but instead of having to pull out all the wiring, pin it into the ECU, because a lot of them are auto track clicky types, we're just going to put a floor shift model in, so we can just manually put it in and out of full drive. Some of these, for example this one, came with an actual floor shift unit right there with OEM fit and finish. I'm just laying in broken glass here. Hey, do you need a 8 milligram on? No. 8 milligrams, that's pretty serious stuff, dude. Gross! Gross, gross, gross! Spiders. Spiders! What was I talking about? Oh, that's so gross. I need to go to the doctor after this. Okay, let's see if we can get this. Okay, so this is really simple. We just need a small flathead. Come on. Come on, little one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. And 3 bolts, and we should have this out of here. Or just melted ceiling, I guess. Adhesive, by the looks of it. Is that caught on something down there? I'm trying to take the whole arm with us. Oh, there we go. So there it is. There's our shifter with our linkage. It's pretty cool. This just attaches to like any sort of kind of ball end, so we could fab something onto there fairly easily, because those are a dime a dozen. Is this like what hunters do? Or fishermen?
Yeah.
Like you hold it up like that. I go like this. We got a floor shift. Ta-da, we did it. It was a 261. 272 is the gear ratio. I was reading it wrong. I might look into that a little more, maybe come pick that one up, because if that's a stronger transfer case, we want that. It's still the same 272 ratio. But you know, we gotta make sure outline count is the same. on either side, which it might not be, you know, lots of things like that. Which, I mean, new drive shafts wouldn't be the end of the world, but we don't have any money. So that makes all this stuff kind of hard. That's why we're at Pick and Pull again. See you guys at the shop. We got a blue-green today for Matthew for his birthday. Happy birthday, Matthew. We'll see about getting that shipped off with the other blue-red that we've got. And then we got ourselves a floor shifter. So we're gonna have to figure out what the details go in, you know, kind of cleaning this off, making it fit to whatever transfer case. You probably won't see this for a while because we don't need, we won't need it until we have our transfer case situation kind of figured out, and we're still kind of working through that. We think Matthew's gonna use the one out of the turd over there because that was working last we used it. He'll have to figure out a floor shifter because that one's mine, dibs. And then we've got a 246 that needs to be rebuilt over there, but I need to look into maybe going and getting that other 261 out of the, it's a 261 GM out of the thing we got that floor shifter off of, because if that bolts right in, it's probably gonna be the easiest option. So, Adventure Friends, go home. Like, subscribe. There's probably something here and something here and something there, or maybe it's there. I don't know, half the time other YouTubers get it wrong. So there's buttons. Click them, I guess.